in the right appearance. Ooh, girl, wouldn't that feel nice? Hot dinner with a candlelight. And really when it gets down to it, pick a man that's down to fight. I'll give you bona fide loving. Oh, oh, oh. The type that makes me feel old. I'll give you bona fide loving. Oh, oh, oh. The type that makes me feel old.
That was Bonafide Lovin' by Chromeo. Y'all know I like that song, so I don't have to give y'all any much info on that one. So, what is the main topic of the day? Now, I actually sourced this question out on Facebook the other day, and I got a lot of responses. A lot of shit was typical as fuck, and we're going to address all that right here and now. We are talking about interracial relationships. Who's in one? I know I am. You guys probably knew that shit too, because anywho, interracial dating. Who does it? Who doesn't? All that stuff. How do you feel about it? There's a helicopter landing next to me. Y'all can't hear it because the windows are up, and I have a recent car, I guess, that can block that shit out. Because if this is an old ass fucking car, this fucking should be loud to the motherfucker. Is it landing or taking off? Propellers, them rotors are moving faster than motherfucker. Anyway, interracial dating. Now, about a week ago, before I started recording this episode, posted on Facebook. I was like, what are you guys' thoughts on interracial dating? And a lot of people gave me their thoughts. A lot of people gave the most generic fucking answer ever, and I'm gonna unpack the shit out of it because people forget sometimes that I'm a fucking scientist, and yes, I have a PhD in sociology. I am a man of science. People are, well, love is love. What should it matter? And this is my imitation of all of you assholes that posted, love is love. What should it matter, Aaron? Love is love. Who cares who's dates who? Love is love. Fuck out of here with that shit. Alright? I asked y'all an honest fucking question, and you people who call yourselves my friends gave me that bullshit. Love is love. Fuck you. Alright? Now, and then when I ask people to explain what they mean by love is love, they can't fucking do it. You know why? Because they're fucking ridiculous. Now, interracial date. Now, who you fall in love with, yeah, that's on you. That's your prerogative. That's your life choice. That's how you feel about a certain person, regardless of what walk of life that they come from. However, saying that shit, and there was a couple people who gave me some real fucking answers, and thank you few who busted that shit out. But the whole love is love crowd, why should I care who anyone dates? And this is how y'all sound when y'all came up to me with that bullshit. You know why? Because people who say love is love, y'all are fucking scared. Y'all are fucking afraid of having an opinion that might differ from somebody else's, or just having an opinion that's not a popular one, like love is love. Kiss my black ass. Because when people was getting hung in the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s for being in interracial relationships. No one came out, love is love. There's a movie that came out 2 years ago called Loving. It was about this married couple in, I want to say, South Carolina. They got married when interracial marriages were illegal. And they got arrested. They got kicked out of the fucking state and all that shit. And then they fought the law and they got it changed to where, you know, you could be black and marrying a white person or whatever. Now, and y'all really got to go back and read those fucking laws too. And I'll get to that in just a second. But yeah, their actual last name was Loving. And no one was saying, love is love. No, they were saying, no, your black ass can't be married to this white person. And we gonna put your ass in jail for that shit. Your children are fucking illegal. In South Africa, up until 1994, you could not get married if you were of different racial structures. There's a comedian, shit. What is his name? I just forgot his fucking name. I had it. He hosts the Daily Show now. Trevor Noah. Trevor Noah, he's from South Africa. He was born a crime. His father is Dutch. Oh no, his father's Swedish, and his mother is Klausa from South Africa. His parents could not be seen together. He was a crime. However, they were in love. No one was screaming, love is love. No. So when y'all give me that shit, I need y'all to back it up with some actual context, because when I hear it, it sounds like fucking bullshit. Because the world isn't thinking that way. And I know you guys aren't fucking thinking that way. I asked you guys thoughts on interracial dating. Love is love. Fuck you. Now, where does that fear come from? Well, I grew up a black dude, if you guys didn't know. Been black for 34 years. And I would always get told these horror stories about white women. Like, the black women in my family would just go ahead and just very casually speak of the horrors of white women. Don't date a white girl, she'll fuck your life up. And don't date a white girl and she'll get all your money, or blah 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 blippity. Now, if you guys may also notice, I am extremely light skinned. Really, really light. Like, I didn't even tan much when I moved out west. I am a very light skinned person. That doesn't happen by accident. You know, it's not because I live in Chicago and y'all just think that shit is like the fucking wall in Game of Thrones. No, I'm this light because my ethnic background contains a lot of white people in it. It actually does. My great grandfather, my papa, to my knowledge, he married my grandmother's mother, who looks exactly like my grandmother, but this is one of the most palest ladies I've ever seen in my life. Somebody was definitely white on that side of the family. Also, my great, I think that's how many greats, grandmother is the product of the slave and the slave master's daughter. So no one was saying love is love at that point. No, my great however many greats grandfather was immediately killed. You know, immediately killed. So no one was spouting all that. Now the whole love is love thing, that's just a fucking scapegoat, so y'all don't have to explain shit that y'all have to fucking. I'm not going to no goddamn mud run. No, I'm sorry. We just passed the Marine Corps mud run that's happening on June 9th and 10th by Oceanside and shit. And no, I don't work out so I can run with people in mud. Fuck all that. I'm not picking an outfit to ruin. Anyway, back to the interracial dating thing. Like, people weren't spouting all that love is love stuff. The thing is, so many people have been brought down by so much fear because of the consequences of a lot of interracial dating that they don't want to have thoughts on it. They don't want to think about it. They want to push that shit out of their fucking mind. And then, but at the same time, they don't want to seem unsupportive of it. So they say love is love. Okay, that's great. However, I'm here to tell you guys, I've been dating since I was 15 years old. I'm now 34. That's 19 years. Almost 20 years of my life I've been dating. I've been in just about every kind of conceivable interracial dating situation that you can think of, and I've seen some shit. I've seen parents glad that I'm a light-skinned black person because I can be called something else. I've seen people flat out not want their daughters dating me because of my background. You know, I've been through it, but I still go through it. Why? Yeah, well, you know, you gotta get in where you fucking fit in. People ask me all the time why I don't date too many black women, which is a false fucking statement, by the way. I never not dated black women for any malicious reasons. It was just, you know, I lived in Arizona for a long fucking time. There's literally 6 black people in Arizona. We all knew each other. We met up on Sundays for brunch. But it wasn't that many. And I still like to date. So I gotta get in where the fuck I fit in. Also, a lot of black women didn't fucking like me. You wanna know why? Because my skin is fucking light, because motherfuckers still think, oh, you just a light-skinned motherfucker. You think you prettier than everybody else. No, bitch. You think I'm prettier than everybody else. And you got insecure about it because, you know, I guess I can fucking pass the paper bag test or some shit like that. That is some old school racism right there. For those who caught on, the paper bag fucking test. For those who don't know, the paper bag test was used by the AKA's sorority, Alpha Kappa. No, not the AKA's. What was it? Yeah, it was. It was the AKA's. It was a sorority in college. They would do the paper bag test, meaning if you were darker than a paper bag, you could not fucking join. That shit is real. Anywho, no, a lot of people are just broken down by fucking fear of that shit. And when I hear white people come up with the love is love shit, I'm like, get that bullshit the fuck out of here. Because, goddamn, back to the loving case. Now, they did change the law where they made it that it was legal for a white man to marry a black woman. Specifically, a white man can marry a black woman. There are several states in the south of the United States, in the lower right-hand corner on your maps, that it is expressively illegal. Now, these laws aren't enforced this much. However, they are in the books. It is expressively means they specifically wrote this shit down. It is illegal for a black man to marry a white woman. A lot of y'all didn't know that shit. Crack open some fucking books. That shit is fucking real. Because love is not fucking love down there. Check this shit out. Now, what is considered a white woman? See, a lot of people don't understand this shit either. See, race is a real funny ass thing, because a lot of people are granted whiteness in this country. What do I mean by that? Well, who classifies as white? People from Europe. And that means the continent of Europe. Not just England and shit. Motherfuckers from Spain are white. No, but they're Spanish. Where the fuck is Spain? It's in Europe. Those are white people. So are Italians, so are the French, so are Slovakians and all that shit. Also, who else is considered white? Well, non-black Africans. What? Yeah. Anyone from the Arabic Peninsula. Yes, those are considered white people as well. Anyone from the Caribbean who are not considered black. Like, people are like, wow, yeah. You know, and people can get their whiteness revoked, too. You know, like George Zimmerman, who killed Trayvon Martin. Everything about this dude said he was white. Every arrest record he's ever had said he was Caucasian. However, when he started killing kids, oh no, he's Cuban, he's Latino. Yeah, you get your whiteness revoked. But that motherfucker identified with being white. Go check out all your Arabic friends. See what boxes that they check when they fill out job applications or anything like that. That shit says Caucasian. Check out some of your Latino friends. See what kind of boxes that they check. Not all of them check Hispanic or anything like that. On the United States Census form, there are only 3 boxes that you can check. Really, Aaron? Goddamn right it is, because I read. It's black, white, Native American.